Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a knot stitch in rows. These are just crochet stitches that look like knots. I'm going to be using a pattern taken out of this new crochet stitch dictionary book. And this is the crochet hook I'm going to be using and just some regular yarn. To begin, we're going to make a slip knot. You don't need any particular number of stitches for this pattern. I'm just gonna make 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the first row, we're just gonna make single crochets. To make a single crochet, just insert the hook, pull yarn through and make a single crochet, insert, pull through. You have 1, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both. This is the most basic stitch in crocheting. And again, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through both. So you should have now one last chains that what you originally started with. So because I chained 12, now I should have 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're gonna go chain 1 and turn. So starting from this row, we're gonna make single crochets 2 together. To make a single crochet 2 together, you're just making one single crochet out of 2 single crochets. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through. Do not do anything else with this stitch. You're gonna work again the same way into the stitch that's right next to it. With these 2 loops still on the hook, insert the hook, yarn over. Now you have 1, 2, 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna go yarn over and pull through 3. You just made 1 single crochet out of 2. That's your regular single crochet stitching. For this particular pattern, we want to make knots. So we're going to be working the second part of the single crochet 2 together in between the stitches, because we don't want to have less stitches in this row, right, than what we had. We want what we had in previous row. We want the same number of stitches. But how do we do that without losing any stitches? Well, to do that, you're gonna go single crochet, and this is for this row and for every rows, all the rows after. Make a single crochet in the same stitch. Oops, you don't go yarn over. You insert the hook again. Leave these 2 loops on your hook. Insert the hook into the space below this part here, so that you still have the same number of single crochets, but you just made a knot. And you're gonna see it a little bit better on the other side when we make a couple of rows. So we're gonna repeat the same process again. Single crochet 2 together. Leave this on the hook, insert the hook into the space right next to the stitch, and pull yarn through. Now you have 1, 2, 3, pull through all 3. And we're gonna repeat the same process. Insert the hook into the actual chain from the previous row, leave these 2 on the hook, Now insert in between the chains and pull through 3. So we made now how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 single crochets. We have not lost any stitches, even though we did make a couple of single crochets 2 together. So continue again into the space and then in between the stitches, 2 together into the space and then in between, into the space. Okay, how many is that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. This will be 9. This will be 10. And this will be 11. And so into this last one, I'm just gonna insert my hook into this last part at the very end here to make it nice and neat on both sides. Chain 1 and turn. We have not lost any stitches, even though we were making single crochet 2 together. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we just made our chain 1. Let's turn. Always make a single crochet into this first stitch here, and now repeat the same process. You're gonna make your single crochet 2 together, starting into the loop of the previous row and in the space between the stitches. 1, 2, 3, pull through. Let's do it again. Okay, into the space, now in between the spaces, into space, in between the spaces, 2 together, okay. All right, I'm just gonna count here, making sure I'm not losing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make 9, 10, and 11. Again, haven't lost any stitches. And now we can kind of see our pattern here. Just see those little kind of knot looking stitches there. Let's make just one more row so then we can see it a little bit better. Again, always single crochet in the very beginning into the same space. First part of the single crochet into this space in between the stitches. Second part of the single crochet, and then just yarn through all 3 loops here. Let's repeat into the space, in between the spaces, up through all 3. Make your single crochet 2 together. Okay. Time. I'm just gonna count 1 single crochet that we have at the very beginning. That just makes our work nice and even on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna continue here. 10, and the last one, and the last stitch I'm just making in between the single crochet and chain 1, right into this, oops, I'll show you again, right into this space here. That's your single crochet and that's chain 1 of the previous row, and that's number 11. Chain 1 and turn, and this is what it looks like, and this is the other side. It makes a pretty thick pattern. It's not stretchable, but it's just a nice variation of a regular single crochet stitch. And again, these were not stitched in rows. Hope this helps.